Hey, good people. Welcome back to another episode of the Lord's Temple Fitness. And today we'll be working with weights so that because the bones need weight to continue growth and continue to make strength, because bones are living tissue. And the muscles enjoy weight so that they can get stronger also. Yoga itself is a resistance workout because you're using your own body weight, but when you add more weights, you can get stronger a little bit faster. So, we'll get right to it. We're sitting in a chair. Armless is what I have. You can use an armchair, but we're sitting near the edge of our chair. You'll feel the frame of it. And weights can be anything. A can of peas, bottle of water. Usually they're about 1 pound. So you could do that, use that. I also have the highest weight I would use, and that's 5 pounds. But then anything under that, which is this one's 3 pounds. So we'll go back and forth between those. We'll start in the chair as usual and just switch back and forth because we're stronger than we think. So I hope you can grab yourself some kind of weights, ankle weights, whatever. Okay, so we'll start with our butterflies. The letter A is for arms. You exhale as you bring your arms down. You inhale to bring them up. Squeeze those water bottles if that's what you have. Exhale, bringing your arms down. And I think this is number 3. Let's do it 3 times each, okay? Up and then down. Now we're going to our legs for the L by tapping our feet with the ollie shuffle. There we go. So we can put the weights on there and keep them close, and you're adding more weight to your legs, all right? You can turn them sideways. Whatever's okay with you. You can just hold them up like this. But you're doing the ollie shuffle, all right? And go ahead, and when you bring that to a close after a count of 3, you'll feel your blood supply moving a little bit faster through you. And then the next one, it's going to be a little different, but it's like you have on boxing mitts, I guess. 1 hand forward, 1 hand back, and we're doing the bob and weave. And that's for our internal organs. All right? I can do the twist and shout. You can do whatever you want to. We just want to make sure that waist is twisting for your internal organs. Okay? So after that, I'm going to go ahead and put the weights down, the bottles in this case. Put 1 hand on my heart, 1 hand on my belly to pull in all of those sensations and emotions that we have, and do our 3 breath practice. Eyes closed or open. Closed just feels so much more reverent to me. So close your eyes, do our little breath work. As we first exhale, but then breathe in, feel your belly expand, your chest expand. You can pull your shoulder blades together and then breathe out. Pulling your navel in, breathe in. Getting that oxygen, and then breathe out. Good. And now let's find the flow of the oxygen and the blood through our forehead, from our nose to our forehead. So breathe in. Do you feel it travel as you focus in? And then breathe out. Pull your navel in. And just come back to your regular breath. So now with that 3 breath practice, we have centered ourselves into the room. Whatever noises or to-do lists we know they'll be there when we get back, right? So let's do this for our own self-care. And we're holding on to the side of our chair, pulling our shoulder blades together by pulling our elbows toward each other. And you feel your chest get real big, and that actually helps your lungs, gives them more space to breathe, to work, to operate, because it all works together for good. And then exhale. Whew. How was that for you? Because I'm ready to pick up the weights. All right. I'll go ahead to the next higher weights, which are the 3 pounds. I've already used the water bottles. You're welcome to continue using the water bottles. Just do what you can, okay? You don't have to use any weights. But what we're going to do now is hand-eye coordination and shoulder work as we look over to one side. Find the fingers there as you're reaching your arm up. And lean down. Keep watching the fingers of the weights. And then look down once you get to your point. Now, mentally find your elbow. If you want it pointing to the ceiling, okay? So mine was sort of pointed down here. I'm exaggerating so you can see, but I can feel it, okay? So I want to put it up to the sky. And you will also notice that your weight is pointing down. We're going to do the other side. Look down to your fingers and then rotate. Can you come up to a V here? Perhaps. Keep looking here. Bring it over. Find that elbow now and go ahead and align it. And breathe. So you're not collapsing down with the weight. If you are, the weight might be too heavy. So you want to push up against the weight. Resist the gravity and the weight from weighing you totally down. But let them do their work. Follow the fingers at the bottom and bring the arms, keep both arms up overhead. And let's do another butterfly. Pull your shoulder blades into one another. As you exhale, you're releasing the weight, aligning with gravity there. Pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale, you're opposing gravity with this added weight. The slower you do it, the more you do it, the more your muscles work. And then when you align with gravity, you'll see that it is not as heavy as it feels otherwise. So let's do our sun salutation from here. So turn your baby fingers forward, exhale, and fold forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fingertips down, and bring your arms down and around over your toe, your foot, bring it back up, and exhale and do the other side. You're getting a great rotation in your shoulder blades, in your shoulder joints. Might be too heavy along the way. Go ahead and put the weights down, okay? Good job. It's a lot of work. See if you can turn your fingernails to the sky. I know it's a lot of work. It's okay. Again, you are always welcome to put the weights down. But that shoulder movement that we're going through is definitely needed by our shoulder joints and the upper back. Because our shoulder is the most versatile of joints that we have. Therefore, it's the most unstable. So we want those bones strong and we want those muscles strong so that we can have control of our movements and a better range of motion, okay? So you can go ahead and, like I said, at any time you can put the weights down. I'm going to go ahead and put them down now and just do like, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Okay? We want to get on the floor today too because we're getting stronger as we continue to practice. Consistency makes you stronger, and the strength makes you more flexible. We'll see how to get up off the floor today too, okay? So anyway, I'm going to just come down to all fours. One hand on the hip, other hand on the hip. I want my knees hip distance apart. Not in here, not out here, just more even. Hands on the hips. Again, we're moving our elbows toward each other, but we're pushing our pelvis forward this time. In the chair, we couldn't do that. And this is called camel pose. So I will even go to the side for you so that you can see this back bend. You're pushing your hands into your upper pelvis, lower back. You're looking forward, pulling your elbows back towards you. And then you come upright. So that's half. That's the test. That's the get ready for camel. And we're going to use a weight to go into camel. Okay? You can do this or you can do it like here. But move your pelvis forward and move one arm up at a time. I go with the other one so that you can see I'm looking at it and then looking back. I'm putting the weight on the ground. I'm going back to the other weight. And again, I'm going for that rotation. You don't have as much because you're rotated on the other side. Weight on the ground and push pelvis forward, chest up to the sky, chin up to the sky. Good. I can still touch my weights, so I'm picking them up and I'm sitting down into what's called hero's pose to give my back some relaxation. Tucking my tailbone now, taking it out of the curve we just went through. The bend. So now I'm taking my weights and I'm going to move them forward. You can roll them just to give yourself a little variety. Just move them forward and you'll get lengthening in your back, your low back. It's all working in that same area. It's all working for the good of the flexibility and strength of your back, your lower back. So push your bottom down to your heels, whatever that is, whatever it looks like for you. Chin down, head down. Walk your fingers out a little bit more, get you more stretch. And then roll them back in. Well, they roll in like that. It's okay to have a little bit of fun when you work out, right? When you're doing your yoga. So now we're going to go ahead and sit on the floor like this. And we're going to go into some twists. So this is turned into a workout with our low back. So let's see. So we came from hero's pose and now we're just switching our knees, getting all these limbs together. Okay? Both hands on one side, not using weights here, and twist. You want to sit up as tall as you can from hip bone to hip bone. This one may not be touching, that's okay. But inhale, reach up tall through your spine. We've done it in the chair, and twist from your lower. It's going to twist anyway from your low back, from your mid back. Find your shoulders. The one that's further back, push it more into the twist. The one that's in the front, push it into the twist. And your chin, look over your back shoulder. Only turn your chin forward. So we're going to unwind from the top down. Ta-da! Okay, so what do you think? How are we going to do the other side? Switch your feet. Switch your legs, switch these joints. It's these joints we're working on, okay? Both hands on one side. Inhale deeply to lengthen your spine. Your twist has already began in your low spine. You're moving it up mid-spine to the shoulders. Chin. Only turn around with the chin and then come back around here. Okay, and then how about, the kids call it crisscross applesauce. I grew up knowing it sitting Indian style, just sitting cross-legged, okay? And we can go right into finding our alignment, our mental and emotional alignment. People is known as meditation, mindfulness. So together, go ahead and just get comfortable where you're sitting. Just Sit back in the chair if you need to, but together, let's breathe in and feel the sensations of our body traveling up our body from the floor up. We're not tore up, just moving from the floor up. And then exhale. And you feel it moving. Feel God moving through you, through the healing blood. So I won't use my hands anymore, but I just want you to see the direction. Go ahead, close your eyes if you like, and inhale. Breathe in. Feel your sensations moving up, 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 to align with the Lord's vibration, and then exhale as you pull it in. So you could think of your favorite gospel song. I had so many on my mind when I was thinking about this. One of them is Pat's song, and I'm forgetting Pat's last name, but it's like, I see God everywhere. It's one of my most favorite songs. And together I'm closing my eyes and I'm feeling God everywhere through my body, seeing him, seeing God with my emotions, with my sensations, travel throughout my body, moving up to actually connect. And then exhale, and I'm bringing the same in with more intensity. I'm replenishing, renewing my spirit. So you want to do that at least 3 times, full breaths, slow breaths. You could make it a heavy sigh, but you have all these tools that you can use all the time, anytime, especially your emotional tools, your mental tools, and whatever part of your body you can use at the time. And right now, we're going to get up off the floor, okay? So, can you get your legs back to where they were? Just first of all, what do you do naturally? So this is what I do naturally. This, then I go to all fours, get it together, get them closer together, walk my hands back, and my toes are positioning themselves to lift my knees, walking my hands back to me. And then I'm pushing with my toes, push up, okay? And push up, and that will get you off the floor. Now, let's see another way that we can, I'm having battery issues. Let's see another way we can get up off the floor. And let's see, oh my goodness, I have so many people showing me how they get up off the floor. Let me see if I can remember one. Besides that, that's just my go-to. But you can go to downward dog from here. Lift your bottom first. Ooh, and walk your hands back and stand up, okay? You don't have to push with your leg from there. What about this chair? A lot of people use a piece of furniture to get up. And of course, you want it to be nice and sturdy. You don't want to depend on it more than you depend on your body strength. This is just here for balance and a little bit of strength needs. So again, get back onto your all fours. And some people get up one leg at a time. Push into this leg. Push into this floor. You're using the ground. Go ahead and get the knee up first. And then see if you can, how smoothly you can step up. The more smoothly you can make the movement, the more easier it is for you. Because if you can even mini step as long as you're in charge of it, but we don't want it to be a struggle. Okay, and I invite you to our next episode. I invite you to find me on Facebook, Ali Yoga Wellness, or Karen McKnight. I have some live classes coming up soon, and I would love to have you in person. I'm showing you what to do here, but I can really help you in person. So I hope you can join me. So with that, speak to your spirit, because the divine in me recognizes and respects the divine in you, your purpose in the universe. Namaste. Amen. Ashe.